Yo, what's up everyone, OOfro here, and today, as you guys can probably tell from the title, I am bringing you guys another Mythbusters video. I've been receiving a ton of comments recently asking me to bring back this series, so I'm bringing it back for you guys. And let me quickly explain what Mythbusters is for anyone that doesn't know. So Mythbusters is I get a myth from one of you guys in the comment section, we then test it out and we either confirm the myth or we bust the myth. Hopefully you guys are excited for this. If you are, make sure you guys leave a like. It really does help the video and I would really appreciate it. And this actually brings me onto my first myth here, which is I got a myth. When you like OOfro's videos or subscribe, you get a legendary card. So this guy right here, he says if you like or subscribe to me, you will get a legendary card. So this is one for you guys to try at home. Leave a like, subscribe, and let me know in my comment section if this myth is confirmed or busted. I get a lot of comments from you guys saying that this works, so let's see if it does or not. But for real now, let's hop into the video with the first myth. And this first myth here is actually a myth with the hunter. Myth: if you place a hunter right underneath an air unit, like a baby dragon, all 10 of his bullets will miss. So you guys can see I'm into a game here and I'm about to place a baby dragon down. He's about to place down a hunter at the exact same time, and you guys are about to see what happens, and it's insane. The hunter actually misses every single shot. The baby dragon does not get touched, and the hunter, he keeps firing and missing. It's a crazy interaction, and it's a really cool thing to show your friends. Honestly, I was very surprised that this worked, so this myth is confirmed. Anyway, let's move on now into the next myth, which is the royal ghost, when invisible, doesn't get affected by the giant skeleton bomb. So as you guys know, when the giant skeleton dies in Clash Royale, he drops a bomb that then explodes and does a lot of damage to troops. And for you guys that also do not know, the royal ghost, when he goes invisible, he can't get targeted by any units. So this is a really interesting myth we decided to try out here. You guys can see my partner, he plays a giant skeleton. I play some skeletons to try and take it out along with a royal ghost. And here I just wanted to make sure that the royal ghost was in range of the bomb so we can really test this out. So I drop another royal ghost and the bomb blows up and none of the royal ghosts get hit by the bomb. So again, another crazy interaction in the game here, and this myth is confirmed. The giant skeleton bomb does not affect the royal ghost when it's invisible, but this made me very curious and I wanted to try it with the balloon bomb. So for you guys that don't know, the balloon is another card that when it dies, it drops a bomb, and again, it does damage to anything around it. So here you guys can see my partner, again, he plays a balloon. I place an inferno tower to melt the balloon, and again, the royal ghost right next to the bomb did not take any damage. The bomb definitely did do damage since it damaged the inferno tower, but the royal ghost just doesn't take damage when it's invisible. So again, a really crazy but interesting thing. Okay guys, so moving on into the next myth here, it's actually about a secret chest added to Clash Royale. So when they did the shop update and the chest update, they brought out 3 new chests: the lightning chest, the fortune chest, and the king's chest. But if you went over to your shop, you can see now there's only the legendary king's chest there. So where is this golden chest? And the answer is in Arena 6 and below. So if you actually drop down to Arena 6, you guys can actually get the king's chest. Now a lot of people, including myself, didn't know this existed. When you click it, you guys can see now the legendary king's chest is unlocked at Arena 7, and you guys can see what the king chest obtains. It has 19 epic cards and 58 rare cards, costs 2,000 gems, and we're going to open up one of these to show you what it's like. So I don't know if it's draft, I don't know anything about this chest, I just know it's a chest that has gone completely under the radar of so many people, including myself. So let's pay 2,000 gems here and let's open up this chest. So there's gold to begin with, an okay amount, nothing too special, and then we get 1 arrows. Wow, that's pretty bad. We then get some barbarians, again not the best, but something you guys can notice straight away about the king's chest is it's not draft. The legendary king's chest is a draft chest as well, but this is just a normal chest that contains a lot of cards, obviously. Anyway, Teslas and Knights, again, nothing too good. Some Fireballs, that's amazing. We can now get to level 11. We get some Goblin Barrels, and we have got a legendary card. So even though the King's chest isn't guaranteed to give you a legendary card, you can still get a legendary card, but it's really disappointing how it's not draft. Anyway, we're going to see the legendary card here, and we get a log, which is awesome. That's my first King's chest ever, the secret chest, which I didn't even know about. So yes, this myth is confirmed. There is a secret chest inside Clash Royale. Whether the secret chest you want to believe is the legendary King's chest or the King's chest, Supercell didn't tell us about one of them and kept the other one very hidden. So moving on into my next myth here, it says, can you freeze a Mega Knight mid-jump? So this myth was very hard to test because it required really good timing. Obviously, to try and catch a Mega Knight mid-jump is very hard to do, but we will do it with the freeze spell. And you guys can see here, my partner, he places the Mega Knight. I have my freeze spell ready. As soon as he's mid-air, I placed it, and you guys can see he still came down and did all the damage, even though he was frozen afterwards. So technically you can freeze him in mid-air, but he doesn't actually get frozen, if that makes sense. So for that reason, I'm going to say this myth is busted, just because the Mega Knight does continue the jump, so it's not like he's frozen. Okay, and moving on into the next myth here, it says, I have a myth. And in this myth, he's pretty much saying that the bandit's charge will negate the damage of the prince's charge if they go head to head. So once again, we go into the arena and we test this out. We place down both troops at the exact same time to make sure the towers did not have any effect on the results. And you guys can see, as my prince charges towards his bandit, the bandit charges and the prince does 0 damage to the bandit. So a really crazy interaction again, where the prince just gets completely stopped by the bandit and his charge damage just does nothing. So this myth is actually confirmed, which is really awesome. I guess the bandit is just invincible for a bit longer after she dashes, but we do this a few times just to make sure it is a fair test, and every single time this works. And moving on now into the next myth, and it says, myth, can you kill 2 towers at the same time? So again, we go into a game here, and I got the towers very low on health. My plan for this is just to rocket one tower, log the other one, and get it so they both get taken out at the same time. So you guys can see I'm hovering the rocket, I'm hovering the log, obviously trying to get the timing as perfect as I can. And you guys can see here, I actually do manage to do it at the exact same time. I will even put that in slow motion for you guys, just so you guys can see how in sync it was. And this myth is confirmed. You can take out 2 towers at the same time. That also means you can take out 2 towers at the same time in sudden death challenge. And yeah, just a really awesome myth. But yo, that has been Mythbusters. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, make sure you guys leave a like. Of course, subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in my comment section if you have any of your own myths. And as always, make sure you guys take care, brush your hair, and peace out. Woo!